It's on it. It's on it. It's been talks. It's been talks. It's possible.
Okay, so not totally against that possibility.
No, not at all. I feel good. Working hard each and every day, and I can't wait for 2026.
Looking back at like Floyd's career, like him coming up in the era that he came up in, he had all them champions that he was able to fight, and that's what led him to be so.
Floyd Mayweather has announced a possible 2026 comeback, with Terrence Crawford being discussed as the potential opponent. Meanwhile, Coach Bernie weighed in, claiming that a prime Mayweather would ultimately beat Crawford by breaking him down with sharp jabs, punishing hooks, relentless body shots, and a suffocating defense before taking full control in the later rounds.
Just hypothetically speaking, just looking at, two fighters, you got Floyd and you got Crawford in their prime. Who you picking?
Can we all give an opinion on that?
Yeah, you want to?
Yeah, I got an opinion on that too.
Coach, what you think?
I'm listening to you, Rep.
Floyd versus a prime Mayweather. We can go Pretty Boy. We can go Money May versus Terrence Crawford in his prime. Who we got?
I think Money May would have shut Crawford down. He would have bored him to sleep like he do these fighters.
Yeah.
He would have jabbed him, hooked him, stick him in the body. You know what I'm saying? And then when the fighters swing back, Floyd nowhere to be found. So mentally, they're draining.
Yeah.
And about the 6th or 7th round, that's when you start picking up, putting the combination together. Money.
However, Floyd Mayweather confirmed that he is open to returning in 2026, with talks already pointing toward a potential showdown against Terrence Crawford.
Any chance that you would take a professional bout in the future after Mike, or is that off the table?
It's on it. It's on it. It's been talks. It's been talks. It's possible.
Okay, so not totally against that possibility.
No, not at all. I feel good. Working hard each and every day, and I can't wait for 2026.
Moreover, Crawford reflected on Mayweather's career, stating that Floyd achieved greatness by consistently fighting and defeating the most champions.
Back at like Floyd's career, like him coming up in the era that he came up in, he had all them champions that he was able to fight, and that's what led him to be so great, because he fought the most champions, beat the most champions, got the most money for beating the most champions. So it's just like, man, he had this guy, back to back to fight.
Furthermore, Oleksandr Usyk declared Terrence Crawford the best boxer in the world right now, even placing him ahead of himself.
Best boxer, in your opinion, right now?
European.
No, world. Best fighter in the world, yeah.
I think it's Terrence Crawford.
Many believe it's you. Many believe you're the best fighter.
No, I'm not the best fighter in the world. It's Terrence Crawford.
Terrence Crawford, #1, yeah?
Crawford confidently stated that he would beat a prime Mayweather, trusting his sharp reflexes, stance-switching ability, and superior ring IQ to overcome Floyd's legendary defense.
Wins in a fight, you or prime Floyd?
Me?
No questions?
Why would you think that I would say Floyd? That's one of my favorite fighters. But yeah.
Tim Bradley argued that Crawford would beat Mayweather, pointing to his versatility, size, stance-switching skills, and Floyd's struggles with counterpunchers. Meanwhile, Bob Arum stated that in a prime-for-prime showdown, he would also pick Crawford, praising his adaptability and remarkable ability to switch stances.
Floyd Mayweather's a GOAT. Oh, absolutely. But Terrence Crawford will whoop his ass. He would beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling you right now, he will beat Floyd Mayweather too. He will beat him too. He got everything it takes to beat Floyd. Floyd struggled in the first half against Zab Judah. Zab Judah, a damn terrific fighter. Terrific fighter, but he ain't no damn Terrence Crawford. Especially from the southpaw position. Floyd didn't like fighting southpaws. Floyd reached with that right hand. You think he's gonna reach against one of the best back foot counterpunchers in the game? He gonna reach with that right hand against Crawford? He gonna get slept reaching with that back hand, the way he reaches with that.
Shane Mosley stated that Crawford is the better fighter overall, highlighting his size, power, and versatility as clear advantages compared to Mayweather.
For prime.
Crawford.
Really? Why? because Crawford is a unique kind of fighter that other fighters haven't seen. And the ability that he has to switch, you know, fighters aren't used to that. They don't train for that. I just think Crawford is a very, very
Max Kellerman acknowledged that while Mayweather's resume is deeper, Crawford has demonstrated a greater willingness to face anyone anytime.
Crawford or Mayweather?
I think Crawford is better, bigger. He's actually he moved in weight class, and I would say Crawford is a better fight all around fighter. Mayweather is really good too, though. You can't knock him as well. He's very talented. It would have been a tough fight, but I think Crawford would have had the edge over Mayweather because of the long arms and because he's bigger. You know what I'm saying? And he would have kept him at bay. It would have been hard for Mayweather to counter, maybe. But Mayweather's definitely a technician. I mean, like Crawford said, Mayweather has his era, and Crawford, this is his era.
Bredman Edwards said that a Mayweather versus Crawford fight would have been very close, but he urged fans to stop the constant comparisons and allow Crawford to enjoy his moment of greatness.
If you look at Floyd's resume, it's much deeper than Crawford's. And Floyd was faster and he had a better defense and all that stuff. But Floyd picked and chose when he fought guys, especially once he left lightweight. He wiped out the junior lights, bring him. Lightweight, he jumps up to Jose Luis Castillo first thing. A lot of people think he lost the first fight, then he won the rematch. But once he left lightweight, he was careful about when he fought guys. So even though his resume is deeper with names, people remember, but he didn't want it with certain dudes at certain times. Crawford, we all witnessed, even though the resume is thin in certain ways, he wanted it with everyone.
Finally, Showbiz the Adult argued that Crawford might actually be the better fighter, highlighting how he moved up 3 weight divisions to take on a top super middleweight, something Floyd would never have attempted.
It's things Floyd do better, it's things that Bud do better. But I'd rather not say, and I'm not going to just lie and just say nothing and make up something just to. I got my opinion on, how the fights would go, and, but I think we should just let the man enjoy his great moment. He's a great fighter. And I see a lot of immature stuff, and I don't like the way things is going with Floyd and Roy. They two guys that a lot of the younger guys look up to, and they taking shots at each other in the media because of the who's better and all that kind of stuff. So, I just want to see Bud enjoy his moment. Unfortunately, they didn't fight. They could have made, they kind of two different eras though. Even though they was fighting at the same time, Floyd kind of was doing his different thing over there with PBC, and Buzz a lot young, about 10 years younger than him. So it didn't happen, and we got to just live with it. You know what I mean?
Jeff Mayweather recalled Floyd's victory over a young Canelo Alvarez, noting that the fight showcased both Floyd's exceptional skill and Canelo's early potential.
Why is Terrence Bud Crawford greater than Floyd Mayweather? Or better than Floyd Mayweather? Greater is a little bit different. Greater is impact, resume, all that shit, but better. Terrence Bud Crawford, after what he did last night, is better than Floyd Mayweather because there is no way Floyd Mayweather would attempt to do that crazy shit. See, that's the insane Sugar Ray Leonard versus Marvelous Marvin Hagler after being gone for 5 years type shit. Never being at middleweight, first fight at middleweight, being against Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Terrence Bud Crawford never been on middleweight shit. The most he's been is super welterweight, and he was only there once. And he's fighting at 168 against one of the greatest super middleweights of all time, one of the greatest middleweights of all time, pound for pound, one of the greatest fighters of all time, reigning undisputed champion at super middleweight. That is unheard of, and that's something that Floyd Mayweather wouldn't even attempt.
That's it for today's video. So what are your thoughts on this? How do you see a showdown between Terrence Crawford and Floyd Mayweather playing out? Drop your predictions in the comments section below, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Also, make sure to check out our other videos on the screen right now.